multiple products. And now my job is to build a digital HR solution. I got a budget approved for the 2020 and I'm going to drive it. Funding has to go based on, and all this product, they have their team and they are getting funding for sustaining the product anyway. So then how will you deal with these challenges? Any solution? And the question is simple, like if I become a product manager or if I become a program manager, do you think I am challenging any author, means am I challenging authority of any of this product owner?
Okay.
Why is considered as a hierarchy?
Yeah. So Naveen, I think I'll speak from experience, right? And pretty much similar, where you have unique set of features, which you can call it like a product here: recruitment, LMS, benefits, payroll. Each one of them had a product owner. But since there were occasions where there would be an overlap of functionality or the features, or there are some
that you will
integration
always
needs,
have,
right? And there are integration needs. And then when you're looking at the benefit that's being rolled out to the user or the customer in this case, so prioritization, each one of these had a product owner, but they also had something called a chief product owner. Okay, who would ensure that these product owners are all in sync. Okay, and they do their prioritization, and if there is any conflict, that chief product owner would take the call.
Okay, so that means we are saying that to deliver the value, in this case, digital HR, what is the value stream? The value stream is that me as an employee, I come and join your company, and till the time I work in the company and I exit, so everything is provided by the HR as a service, correct? HR,
correct.
My customer journey, I come, go through the recruitment process, you fulfill that, then you onboard me. After onboarding, you put me into some kind of induction. I have to go and learn about work that I'm going to do. Then you start the payroll, you ask for the benefit management, like my healthcare, my investment, and all of this stuff. So if I look at it, this is a value stream, or this can be a solution to in order to respond certain situation. And you can have someone else to track it, correct? Like if you have a unique need for a program. Now, if you say you have a chief product owner, like I have a chief HR product owner, sounds good. Then in this case, what is the chief HR product owner in preview of SAFe?
Sorry,
what will you call
the
chief HR product owner? What will you call it in that person in a SAFe, in a scale?
Train manager.
Yeah.
Train manager.
Train manager. There is no role called train manager.
Release train manager.
Program manager.
I would say.
Business manager.
Program manager.
Program manager.
Program manager. Correct. Program manager or product manager, something like that. So you can say HR product manager. And these are the 4 different unique product, and there is a 4 different product owner. Sounds good?
Correct.
Any question here? Now, the only last part that I just want to clarify in the SAFe. SAFe also does not say that you need to have a unique product owner for each of the agile team. Okay. And when I say unique, I'm just going to explain it that what I'm saying unique means. Now, think about here. This is my recruitment is a big product. Okay. Here I have multiple team working. So we might be having 2-3 team from the recruitment on my program. So that means I have 3 Scrum team. Payroll might be having 2 team here, so 3 in a recruitment. LMS is a small, so we have 1. Benefit is a big, we have another 2. So we have 7 Scrum team working or Agile team working. How many product owner we need? Product is 4. Team is 7.
4.
5, 7, 8. Team is 8. Yeah, product is 4, team is 8. Then how many product owner we need?
LMS and benefits can be combined. So
No, these
we
are
need-
separate product already.
Product.
So you can't
Yeah.
combine because benefit is totally product maintained by the vendor, not by us. So we have completely outsourced that to the vendor and they take care of it. LMS is our internal product.
So I would say we need 4 product owners.
Based
But
on
we
my
have 8
understanding on
teams.
SAFe,
So do we need 8 product owner? Yes or no?
No.
Not
uh,
necessarily.
hello.
Yeah, go
Um,
ahead, Lynn. Tell me.
Based on my understanding, for SAFe, product owner doesn't mean it's a handle one product. It could be handle multiple product. That product normally in SAFe we don't talk about product. Product owner is just what we say that it responsive. Maybe it's a kind of feature, right?
Mhm.
What feature they're going to handle?
Yeah.
It's not. Then it's a whole program. Your whole thing is a one I would say it's one program.
Yeah,
Right.
one program.
So
Yeah.
the product owner depend on their capacity, how much they can handle. It's not necessarily must be how many product owner inside there. It could be only one to handle all if he's good enough. Right.
Yeah. That's exactly I'm also trying to highlight that product we can have 8 team, and if you consider it as a one single product, and if you think that the one product owner can handle it, go ahead and do that. Absolutely no issue. What if this product owner is not capable of handling it? Means not capable because it's not that the individual is not capable, but the complexity in the work is such there that you don't want. So in many framework, you will call this person as a chief product owner, and then you will go and start having the product owner here in each team. Okay. Now in SAFe, what you do?
The product owner, the more important thing is that they need to prioritize which one they want to release first, what feature they want to release first. Right. It could be if let's say they are running this whole thing in by one product owner, they might go to payroll first, or maybe they go overall. Some feature in this payroll, some on recruitment, some on benefits. It could be depend on where you want to prioritize it. Right. Also, same thing apply to Scrum Master. Right. Some Scrum Master can handle multiple. Also, can be right. Depend on the capacity.
So thank you, and this is what I'm trying to highlight, that SAFe says we have an 8 team, we need an 8 product owner. That doesn't mean that we need 8 unique product owner. If you think that the one product owner can support all the 8 teams, go ahead and do that. If you say that I don't have any separate product owner, this person who is a product owner is also the product manager, let this person drive it all these 8 team. What's wrong? But if you see that these are the unique area, you need somebody to really have to look it into in those areas, have 4 product owner, even though you have a 3 team. But what if tomorrow this area recruitment become big, and then you have here itself is a 8 team within that? Then what will you do in that case? If you think that it makes sense, go and split it. You can have a product owner, an area product owner, or you can have a 2 smaller product to take care of the need. No Scrum, no framework tells you that where you cannot have more than one product owner. It's only about that how you define the definition of product. A Scrum says product. A Scrum does not say that what is the definition of product. SAFe says product manager / program manager, because they are addressing it, the second part, and mostly about the funding. So they use more focus on the program and program backlog. Sounds good. So you can have multiple product owner. There is no harm. Let's talk about that. If you have more than 8 team, 8 or more than 8 team, then you go and introduce another area. Now the question is that what is the meaning of 8 team? 8 team means you're talking about 50 plus people. Now the SAFe says I start only when there is a 50 plus people. So aren't they both saying the same thing, that when you have more than 50 people on your product, you need more than one product owner? So I don't know where is the fight, but I'm just trying to address, if you have let down the job, if you have defined the job better, if you define the definition of product, program, solution properly, and then your team is building on top of it, you will not see that the one is challenging the authority of another. But what if I have not understood correctly and then I just jump on, like just to fulfill someone needs, then you can't blame framework for that. You can blame your understanding, but you can't blame the framework for that. So the product ownership in SAFe does not get diluted, and it's only get divided into a two part. One is mainly for the funding and mainly for bringing the alignment in terms of the program and the value or the money that you put in there. But within that, still there is a product, and there is a product ownership, and the product owner drive the product. It's a misunderstood concept that PO is a glorified BA in a SAFe. I don't think that is there unless you have implemented it wrongly. So anything for me. Would you like to learn more about it? I don't know what kind of copyright act applicable on a SAFe, so I haven't taken any content from there. But you can go to a Scaled Agile website, a Scaled Agile framework, and just go and click on a program, product owner, product manager role, and you will get to know what I'm saying. So I can share it to you here on a Scaled Agile framework. Just go to the website and just click on this role, product management. And then here down below, that's where most of the things get confused. Effective product and solution management is driven by the customer centricity. No, not this line. Somewhere below. So they, some product managers are responsible for solution which the customer directly buy for the solution. So they are not talking about the product. Product managers are responsible for product. They're talking about for the solution, and solution can be a combination of multiple product. And since we have a combination of multiple product, we have a multiple product owner. So any other query, question, anything for me that you would like to discuss today? We are already over our time.
So that definitely looks like we don't have much.
All good. What next? This is an interesting area. So when I say what next, anybody would like to share their experience next time about the role of product owner in a SAFe or product manager, whatever that experience that you have. Anyone from here? Let me know. All of us are here. Everybody's anybody talking, or we all are on mute. And I think we can go home. So
We are already home, so no
we can go
going home.
offline nowadays.
Yeah.
Our new definition of going home is it has changed a lot. Correct?
Switching on the Wi-Fi, switching off the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. So.
Yeah. So anything else, Ashwini, Bhuvan, would like to add? Piyush, you also here. Kuldeep. Anyone would like to talk about anything before we wrap up?
Just a comment, Naveen. This was good. I think different ideas. From my experience, there is no fixed formulae, or there's no silver bullet, right, which is going to solve
Yeah.
all of these things.
Uh,
And what the initial challenge that we had in our organization was the resistance to this whole concept of being agile. The whole thing about, hey, I'm
mhm.
on this team, so I want to stick on this team. And where we transformed to was every sprint, there were some folks who would work on different teams. That level of agility was, and we as the management or the leaders, we felt that that was a big achievement. So there was no fixed thing that I am on this feature team and I'm going to be on it for the next 6 months. It was all based on
Mm.
prioritization. You have the skill, you go and work in another team in the next sprint. So
Joseph, I have one question.
yeah.
Like if guys keeps on switching teams, so is that somewhere going into Tuckman model? If you think about that there may be some classes in starting.
Abhinav, let me give you the quote here and keep it within here. Tuckman law has not been proven anywhere, whether it's work or
Okay.
not.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any data to say that those 5 stages of Tuckman really work.
Okay.
Because
But
think
then,
about today's scenario in a COVID situation, correct?
yeah,
Did you really go through those 5 stages?
no, I don't think so.
So you jump on performing, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to
But
say that
no, but when
those
teams are getting deformed and formed again, there will be team dynamics will be there, clashes will be there. So is that not going to affect performance? That is what I am asking. Is that a good form of agility or a bad form of agility?
think about that. What is the definition of team? When I say definition of team means what you consider as a team. I think I was talking to Preet last night, and Preet or maybe Bhuvan, neither of them, because I spoke to both of you guys, and we were talking about on the same line. Uh, I work for an insurance company, and that insurance company, we were having one particular line of business. Let's say the health insurance. Within the health insurance, we were having uh, multiple products, small products, some like e-cancer or health travel insurance, something like that. Now you have a silos team, a small team. Maybe in next month, we need to really focus more on a travel product because there is a need for it. But this is not known by the e-cancer team, and they are still working on a low priority item. So we decided to merge all this team to make one team called health insurance. Now, in that case, what I am doing, I'm still within my team. Only thing that we have 50 people team, and we keep forming based on the need. We keep forming the smaller team inside those 50 people team based on the need. So am I out of team or am I still in a team?
You are still in a team.
So then I'm rotating, correct? I'm going sometime working on e-cancer, sometime on travel, sometime on Mediclaim. Is it okay?
Yeah, but you are working in the same domain. Like you are not changing your domain. But when we talk about software developers, like I'll give an example of my team. We have different components, and if a guy who is testing on component 1, he switches from component 1 to component 2, then there will be gap, there will be KT, and all those things will be there. Then classes will be there. So that is what my question is. If we are like forming and yeah.
No, I'm only saying that if your team definition is big, then this challenge does not come. If your team definition is just small, then these challenges will come quite often, because then still you are saying that you are an autonomous Scrum team, but if you go and look at it, you are more like an island. Okay, you are
Okay.
still not connected to the bigger picture. you might be operating more like an island team. And in that case, you are still talking about the local optimization and silos. So expand the definition of team, then this conflict and these challenges disappear.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not overnight.
Yeah.
It takes some time for that maturity to build and for that agility to kick in. But yeah, I mean, just to clarify, it's pretty much in the same domain or in the subdomain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is happen in the same domain. It does not
Yeah,
happen
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's,
Yeah.
the technology stacks are also more or less same. So you don't
Correct.
really have to go and learn new technology. It's not like the mainframe person going to build Java code. A Java code is getting, I mean, Java developer going to write mainframe code. That kind of diversity does not happen overnight, but it can happen. Those can happen as well.
Correct.
So that's all,
Naveen,
guys.
may I add something over here quickly? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Sunil Gulira.
Yeah,
Just as per my experience, the team formation and these things always be team context specific. Like for example, when I was a player in I was a player in college, right? And when we were going for national player, all the player were coming from different states, and we were not getting much time to practice with each other, and we were still playing there as a team. We were able to form that team very well, right? So I
Yeah.
believe it that context specific and team specific also, that when we go through these things. But same time, yes, if someone need to go on, for example, war front, might be they need to prepare accordingly.
Yeah. No, so thank you for pitching in and giving valuable input. There is, means as I said, what I have read so far, that those 5 stages of Tuckman
Mhm.
has not really been scientifically proven anywhere. But people do teach about it. I have heard first time in 2007, I was writing my PMP exam. So I heard it for the first time that there. And I teach a Scrum Master, professional Scrum Master, being a PhD. I see that slide in a Scrum.org presentation, but I'm little concerned about it, to be honest. I don't go and talk much about, because I don't have any scientific data to prove that how it works. Like the way you explain, people quickly come and form a team and play on a national level, although they might not be knowing even each other till the time they were playing for their state, or till the time they were playing for their school, or till the time they were playing for their own town. So situation helps you to react. It's not necessary I will always go with those 5 stages.
Yeah, that's a nice input. Actually, we are facing that problem in our organization, and I thought it is better to put out to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
Abhinav, thank you. So I'm just saying, means it's not necessary, but it might work. Okay, so definitely you can try. I think the best way to try such dysfunctions, maybe on the 5 dysfunctions of team, probably that can help better. So thank you, and thank you for your time, and hope to see you again, maybe another week or two. Please will organize another Safe Thursday, and we can have some lovely discussion over there.
Thanks.
Naveen.
Thanks, Navi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Naveen.
guys. Thank you.
And thank you all for
Great.
participating.